Hello guys and welcome back. This is my very first Age of Mythology Retold build order guide, and this one is for the Greeks, and it's going to be a 16 pop classical age with a 2 TC boom. So this is going to be useful for all of the Greek civilizations. Poseidon has a very slightly different version because he just saved a little bit of wood here or there. But yeah, this is for any of the Greek gods, so Zeus, Poseidon, or Hades. So without further ado, let's dive in and have a look at the build order itself. Okay, so for this build order, first thing you're going to want to do is send your villagers obviously to gather the hunt, and you're going to drop a granary. Now this is where the Poseidon build will change a little bit. You'll just use the lure god power, but we'll send 3 onto the deer. I'm going to send 1 of them over to the woodline that's going to be right by your food. So if you can't see it straight away, just have a little scout around, see if you can find that woodline. The first villager to come out is going to go over to gold, make the storehouse there, and then another villager is going to come out to gold as well. So we're going to have 3 on food, 1 on wood, and then 2 on gold at this point. And then going forward, we're just going to keep adding villagers onto the deer and start getting in that juicy meat for the from the deer there. We're going to go up to 9 villagers on food, and then what we'll do after that is we'll just send our remaining villagers onto gold, and that will take us to 16 population, at which point we'll then click up. So here we are at the moment, just taking away our lovely deer. What we need to look out for is around 1 minute and 30 seconds. I appear not to have my timer on the screen. Where's that gone? There we go, found it. So around 1 minute and 30 you should have enough gold banked up to build the temple. So temples cost 150 wood, 150 gold, and that's the building you need. It's sort of like the prerequisite to advance to the classical age with. So about 1 minute 30, so we're pretty much there. There we go, we've got it now. So we're going to take a villager off of gold and build a temple, and that should finish just in time for when we're going to look at clicking up. So we've just got 2 more villagers to come out onto the food, so they'll be out very shortly. But what we'll do once the temple is built is we'll need to build a house. So remember, this is a 16 population build, so this temple builder, they're going to build a house, and you've really got to keep your eye on this builder, because as soon as they finish building the temple, they're going to go straight into praying basically and gathering favor. It's just kind of like an auto thing, and it's really annoying actually that it does that. But just have to keep your eye on that villager and basically just have the house ready to place for when that's finished. But we've got our 9 on food now, so we're going to send 3 remaining villagers onto gold, and then we should be good to click up. There we go, look. Yeah, so I was kind of waiting for that to be finished. So yeah, I had to have that house ready to be placed there. So the next villager, it's not quite the final one, it's our penultimate villager. It's going to come out onto the gold, and then just 1 more after that. The house should be finished by the time the village is ready to pop out. There we go. And then, as you can see, we've almost got enough food. We've got 321. We should be able to drop that off. The optimal time for clicking up, I think, is 2 minutes and 45. So we just got a slight little bit of idle time, a couple of seconds here and there. You might need to drop off some food, but we have clicked up. We're going for Hermes. You don't have to go for Hermes, just choose whichever one you want, depending on your plan. But what we're doing here is we've just moved some villagers over from food and onto wood. So we sent 6 villagers over to wood, so we've got 7 in total, and we sent another one over to gold to give us 6 on gold. Because the town centres will cost 350 wood, 350 gold, so we need to get as much of that in as possible in time for when we reach the classical age. Still got 2 just collecting food. We will want to kind of rearrange that a little bit later on, so once we get up we will want to probably move villagers off of the wood again back onto food, so we can maintain villager production, especially as we're going to have 2 town centres running and pumping out villagers. But one thing to sort of look out for with the gold situation, basically as soon as you've got this comes down to 2,550 remaining on that little gold pile, we're going to take all those villages and start moving them over to the town centre. So we can see we're pretty much there now. There we go, we're going to move them over to the town centre. We're just about to hit the classical age as well, a couple more seconds. And we should have, we've got 330 wood, just dropped it off. And now we're building that town centre straight away. And we're going to end up with quite a good booming economy. What we're going to do with those villages once that's done, just send them back to gold. And at this point you can pretty much just carry on growing your economy that's going to be in line with whatever strategy you're going to be looking for going forward. But certainly at this point, get a bit of a boom going. You might want to start adding some military buildings. We are a little bit short on wood, so perhaps send some villages over to wood first. But apart from that, that's going to be it. So the actual initial Archaic Age build order, so Age 1 build order, is the same for pretty much every strategy with the Greeks. So that starting build is the same. Once you've clicked up, that's where it changes depending on whatever your strategy is going to be going forward. So if you're going to go for a rush, you will do something a little bit different to what we've done here, but I will make separate videos for that. But that is it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then do consider subscribing and liking, and I shall see you on the next one. Cheers.